Hi ladies, my name is Jamie Shook, and I just want to say thank you for joining me in this short video where we're going to discuss the subject of biblical identity. And I'll just start off by saying that identity is a subject that has a pretty wide variety of opinions on what exactly it means, where it comes from, and how we determine what our identity is. But for the purposes of the Truth Collective and this video, we're going to focus purely on what God says to be true about our identity in Christ in His Word. So what the Scriptures say to be true. And for starters, we know from the Scriptures that as a Christian or a follower of Jesus, that you and I are chosen. We are beloved. We are adopted. We are forgiven and redeemed. And these are just a couple of the things that God says to be true about mine and your identity as a Christian. See, the problem is that oftentimes we begin to identify ourselves with external circumstances or external things such as what we do or what we are good at, or maybe even the fact that we're a wife or a mother. But all of these things are changing. You know, they have the propensity to shift and evolve over time. And so what happens if something doesn't go well, or we lose the job, or you know, the circumstances begin to not go as planned? The problem is then we're constantly changing because our foundation is now shifting and evolving, and where we have found our worth and our value and what we have established to be true about who we are, our foundation, now that's changing. And so then we're constantly changing. The truth is that God's already established in His Word who we are as His children. He's already given us a name, and those things never change. The names that He's given us, chosen, beloved, redeemed, forgiven, those things just are. They don't change. They don't evolve over time. They're not jeopardized by circumstances, for example. And so we can rest in that because that's unshakable and that is truth. So I leave you with this thought. It's just a little bit of a challenge to kind of drive home my point here. Write down on a list all of the things in your life that describe you, that maybe they're hobbies or things that you enjoy doing, maybe the fact that you're a wife or a mother, just all of those things that are part of your life that you enjoy. Now imagine you're in a room with 4 walls, okay? And you have your list. It's just you in the room with your list, okay? Now that list, you have to hand it to somebody who takes it and leaves the room. And on that list, everything you just described is now gone. It's no longer a part of your life. It no longer describes you. It's no longer your passion or your hobby. They're gone, okay? Now I know that might be scary, but just bear with me for a minute. For the purpose of this example, those things are gone, okay? Would you disappear? Would you disappear from that room if everything on your list that you enjoyed, that was part of your life was now gone? Or would you still be in that room? See, that's my point, is that you would still be there. So this is where we tend to run into a little bit of a problem sometimes in trying to establish our biblical identity, is that those things that describe us, that are important, that are blessings in our lives, that's not who God says we are. So we have to continue to go back to the Word and dig into the Scriptures and begin to study what exactly our identity is. And Romans and Ephesians and Galatians are great books to start in, to really begin to understand what God says to be true about our identity in the Scriptures. So I hope that you will stick with me and join me in this journey. We're going to continue to post additional videos and dig into this topic of biblical identity. We'll also post other materials here at the Truth Collective, and I just thank you for stopping by today. Bye-bye.